What we agreed today is to find your perfect customer or perfect customer profile. As I promised last time, I started the campaign only on Facebook, trying to promote my book and audio training, how to set up the goals for business and life. And I will show you what are the achievements that I made or what results I made in last week. Before that, I will just remind you what we talked about it and what is the plan for these 2 weeks. So as I said, I will show you a little bit about Google AdWords, about the keywords, about the display. This will help you to advance target your customers. If you did your homework and if you made your perfect profile, perfect customer profile, you will know that those customers are placed in some place. They are watching different kind of portals, news, following different kind of groups, and they have behaviors or interests which are always different. Google AdWords will help you to target those people with much efficiency. After you target those customers, you will create some landing pages. That means that they will be able to leave you their contacts and information in the way of name and email, and we will use MailChimp to set up a communication channel, also to set up autoresponders, so your customer will get the feeling that you are communicating with him and that you are spending your time and effort only for him, but this will be preset. And then we will talk about the presentation tools, we will talk about the graphics design, we will talk about the video, and we will talk how to set up scenarios of video and how to make this nice video that everybody can see. And of course, how to write a sales letter, because this is the basic of the communication, how to inform your customer about your product and the benefit that they can have from your product, but this will not look like sleazy sales letter. And then we'll show you 10 sliders like for investor's pitch, and in the end you will get some documentation, and one of those documents will be business plan. It is a template of the business plan, 48 pages, very nicely done, with all the questions, and if you answer all the questions, you will be able to write your own business plan or business model, which will be a basic for your future company. Okay, we are starting with the homework. So I know and I assume that Gorena did her homework, so I will invite her here to tell us who is the perfect customer and also how that she felt by researching about this perfect customer. Gorena is part of our CEO of Switch team, and she did the homework very nicely, as I may say, and now she will tell us not only who the perfect customer is, then what she find out doing this research.
Hi everyone. So, as a CEO of Switch, I search for my perfect customer. At the beginning, I tried to search female perfect customer because the females are sharing every information, what they're doing, where they go, and so on and so on. So my perfect female customer her name is Ivana. She's between 17 and 25 years old, Macedonian, Christian, lives in a community with her parents, roommates or partner. She came from the city or from a small place, comes to the city. She's in high school or graduate or college student, not employed. Most of the girls were not employed, or employed and have a salary between 200 and 400 euros. She's in a relationship or single, but looking for a relationship. Hobbies, fitness, reading romantic books, especially The Notebook and 50 Shades of Grey. Reading articles about fashion and horoscope. Loves to hang out and drink coffee with friends in popular coffees. Shares a lot about her life on social media. Reads motivational quotes. Listen to turbo folk and pop music, and occasionally rock. Watch TV shows like Desperate Housewives, Sex and the City, Opušteno, X Factor. loves to go shopping, loves the nature and wants to travel the world. She tries to eat healthy but loves pasta. Uses smartphone and social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Swarm, even when she's out with her friends. Her dream and desires, including weddings, a wealthy husband, preparing the perfect wedding. That's my female customers, so the male were not that complicated. They're not sharing much information, so I think I searched 500 males to find my perfect guy. Perfect customer.
You said you tried 500 males in order to find the perfect guy. I would say this is perfect. What about girls, huh? Okay?
So,
this is what I always say. You have to try a few shirts in order to see which one is fitting. So 500 you said, huh?
Yeah.
Okay?
Only 500.
What?
His name is Darko. He's between 18 and 27, Macedonian Christian, lives alone or in a community, roommates, partner. He's not living with the parents. From the city or from small place, comes to the city, college student or graduate, unemployed or employed, salary between 400 and 700 euros. Thinks a lot about his future goals and wants to be independent. He's single in a stable relationship or newlywed. Hobbies: playing computer games, love Dota, LOL, everyone knows that. Going to the gym, loves playing sports like in the free time. He loves to play sports like basketball, football. Football, basketball, or table tennis. Wants to travel the world, loves watching movies, science fiction, thriller, or adventure, and TV shows like Game of Thrones, CSI, How I Met Your Mother, Supernatural. Admires Monica Bellucci. And he's into science and likes reading articles about new gadgets and innovations in the industry. So uses smartphone and social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like the girls too. Tries not to use them when he's out with his friends. Enjoys drinking coffee with friends in quiet places, opposite of the females. Enjoys eating fast food, likes wearing wrist watches, and shops on the internet by Amazon, eBay, etc. So how I found this perfect customer? These are just a couple of pages I searched for. And what did I search for? Everything. Every like they make, every event they visit, every friend of his friend, her friend, what they like, music, books, TV shows, where they go, what they do, what they liked on Facebook, why they like that, what they comment on it, and what were the results. Oh my god, am I a boy or a girl? Because every girl that I searched for want to get married, one has a lot of wedding pages and a lot of pages like 50 Shades of Grey and a couple of things like that that I don't know about it. So that was the thing that I was impressed. And the guys weren't so complicated. And I thought that would be opposite. That I will find more information on the guys' pages, not the girls. So that was all.
That's it.
That's it.
To join us, to call me, to come, to speak with other mentors, to check what they have knowledge and so on. So I met with Gorjana yesterday, talking about this, and This research is really fantastic. She really did a good job. Because now when I have male and female for each of those groups, I can set up at least 5 different campaigns in order to narrow my targeting and to get a real customer who will pay for this what I can sell. But what is very important here is that when you assume who is your customer, when you just set up and said, okay, I think it's a guy from 35 to 40, education, this and that, basically more than 80% of the people will describe themselves. Last time when I said, who is my customer, basically this is me. Basically, I'm describing somebody who is similar to me. And more than 80% of people asked to do the profiling of the customer will describe similar person like they are. But when you start to research who will be your customer, then you see a lot of different people. And this is the beauty of this job. When you do this, everything is open. 20 years ago, can you imagine the research 20 years ago? Without internet, without Facebook. You have to spend a lot of money to find out, to do the surveys, walk on the street, on the malls, ask the people, talk to the people, especially people when asked, they are not honest. They will give you answer what they think that fit to your survey. When you see somebody's behavior on the Facebook, maybe this is not also honest, but Facebook is tracking every emotion, every feeling, every interest, every behavior that you have all around the internet, not only on Facebook, because you are logged in at all time. So this is the research what Gorjana got for off-switch. And this is the target market for the off-switch. And we have to think now how to promote ourselves on the pages, on the Facebook pages, on the websites, on the portals which are promoting these kind of things. And it will be interesting for us to set up some kind of Google display campaigns on some portal which are playing folk music. But that's the place when our potential customer is behaving or having interest in. So this is what we agreed for the last time. I told you that the book that I gave you for free, I will try to sell it. I changed a little bit my business model because I targeted Croatia. If you remember last time, I said that I will try to sell for $2.99 a book and for $197 like lecture or a seminar or a free consulting. But I said that I will not target this market. I will make it a little bit difficult for myself. So I'm targeting the market which is 900 kilometers from here, just to prove and show that you can target any market. It's not important if you are there or not. So I said, okay, I will target Croatia. My product is my book and my auto training offer. I said first assumption is at the beginning of the year. It's still starting February and people will be interested to learn how to set up and accomplish the goals. The second assumption is that Facebook will be enough for me for the promotion to sell enough copy in order to make a profit for myself. And the third assumption is my offer or my price, 2 options, $2.99, $9.99 for the full training. And this is what happened. So this is assumptions and our idea what I'm doing. This is not marketing, what I'm showing you. This is product market fit. That means we are creating the product. We are creating the characteristics of your product. We are creating the promotion channels for your future product, distribution channels for your product, and your customer. So this is product market fit. And our idea is to validate those assumptions to see how far we are from there. What I did, I create a simple landing pages. As I wrote you and sent you the templates, we bought these lead pages. I put my own logo for Marketing Success Academy to show it in Croatia. I made a simple video. It's 2.5-minute video talking about my book, and this is simple, always simple formula. IPS, this is my program. I stands for ISO, that means results. S stands for purpose or svrha, and in the end P stands for plan. So I'm showing them what results they will get if they come and do what I'm asking them to do. I'm showing them or explaining why this result is important to them. And in the end, I'm showing the plan. Click, post, write, set, buy, whatever. So this is simple. After this, I have explanation, a little bit, what my training is containing, what is there, what is my offer. And also I show them some testimonials. Testimonials is always good as a social trigger. If other people think that there is something valuable, it's a very big chance that others who are reading this will also trust me. In the end, I also to show authority that I'm the guy that they can trust, and I know certain things about this what I'm talking. This is my resume and my picture or my image talking on the conference, so they will say, okay, I think that we can trust this guy, knows something about it. And this is my assumption. And also I forget about it. This is the pop-up or sign-up form that I allowed them to sign up with Facebook. When they sign up with the Facebook, I'm getting the name and the email, and this is very important because by 2 months ago this was not impossible. You had to write down your main email. Click one button or write 2 things is making a huge difference. Okay, this is my example. So I said, okay, I will set up only the Facebook campaign. And I set up 6 of them. You see the down is not approved because it is one of my quotes that Kika made. And it's not approved because there is so much text on it. If there is no obstacles, how far could you see? And it's not approved, so I started with 5 different images. I put different images, and this is how I target my customer. So I target Croatia, I target bid for the website click. So there is 2 options for the Facebook impressions. That means I will pay for 1,000 people to see my advert, or I will pay only for clicks. So I decide here, because I'm looking for leads, informations, email addresses, I will pay only for leads, only for those people who come to my website and click register. And Facebook know I got a simple link, a simple code, which I add to my landing pages, and Facebook is charging me only for those customers who will come and click register. So I targeted for a small business, people who are interested in small business, have a higher education, interested in marketing, interested in dogs, entrepreneurship, business, real estate, or friendship. So this is like simple targeting, as I promised that I will not complicate it too much. Just simple to just narrow a little bit my target market. And I got between 5,000 and 13,000 for the, you can see, for euros only. The results, yeah, this is the one of the advertising that I made. I explained in the top what is this. I explained free webinar, and also I give it a short description. This is the results from this morning. This is a screenshot from other campaigns, but the top one, you can see 330 people came to my website, came to this site, to this landing page. From these, 54 of them really opt-in. So at this moment I have 179. Actually, 15 minutes ago before this, it was 183. And I will show you in the end of this lecture, just remind me to show you again, refresh site. So in this moment I have 180 interested people who gave me the name and email. Can you imagine what is the value of 180 emails of the people who are really interested, targeted for this project? The sales from here is around 20%. So I am assuming that I will sell at least 30 or 35 copies times $10. So I'm thinking to earn or make $400 from this campaign. And I spend only, I spent only 19.02 euro. This is huge table, so I just highlight and put it in yellow. That means that I paid 0.10 euro cents for one lead. And this is when you are putting this in AdWords, they will ask you bid for lead, bid for click, bid for conversion, bid for this and that. And I would say that my bidding is between 0.20 and 0.40 euro cents. So I'm prepared to pay to Facebook €0.5 to bring me customer to my landing page who will register. Because this is the start, this is the beginning. This is from this model that I showed you last time. Attract my landing page, my advertising, attract the people. Now they gave me the email, that means they are interested in something. I will communicate, continue to communicate via email with them to build an interest, desire. In the end, I will ask them to buy something when they already know what I'm doing and what is my goal for this. So for the next week plan, I'm planning to continue with the Facebook campaign, retargeting email subscribers. So that means only those who give me the email will see on the Facebook my new advertising. So I will not advertise to anybody, only for those people who gave me the email. I will start with Google AdWords targeting. I will offer them free webinar invitation in order to introduce myself, and I will give him the valuable content via email, which is already set up in autoresponders. There are a lot of more channels for promoting, but as I said, this is not promotion, this is product market fit. We are validating our product, our characteristics, and this is the way how you validate every characteristic, even design of your website. But you can go from website, you can organize a CEO, different links, email marketing, blogging, social media, pay-per-click, text messages. There are a lot of different channels. So, as I said, we will continue with this product market fit. What this means, that times are changed. 20 years ago, to sell a television or to sell a car was a luxury. Today, everybody has television. 10 years ago, to do the marketing was totally different than to do marketing now. 5 or 7 years ago, my job was very difficult. I start my phone, I create a video, I set up the free account on YouTube, I connect my YouTube with my website, which is also free. I put also social network, which are also free, and I ask my friends, which I have 1,700 something, to share my video, and each of those friends have at least 100 people, so potential reach of my video without spending anything is around 150,000 people. This is that simple. 5-7 years ago, you need to rent the equipment, movie studio, to do the editing and everything, and this kind of video and this kind of campaigns will cost like 5,000 to 7,000 euros. So the times are changed, the race is changed, and the price, you will not get this guy who will come to the market first. The price is reserved for those who will have product market fit, the product which is fitted for the market. And for product market fit, your marketing strategy, this is the beautiful sentence, is as like a haystack filled with kerosene. That means you have a haystack filled with kerosene and you put your match when you launch your product in the end. Because all that time that we are working now, we are preparing our product, we are testing the market, introducing different features and so on. When you are ready for launch, this is what is happening. You have a market ready, you have a product ready, and when you launch it, it has to go up. Otherwise, if you build up your product according to your own needs, desires, ideas, and feeling, this will be, and then to market it on the market, to set it on the market, it will be like you're trying to make the fire with 2 sticks, and the same reaction you will get like Tom Hanks in, what was the name of the movie? What? Robinson Crusoe, but it was like, it has a name, different name, Robinson Crusoe, and then the name Brodom Života was in Croatian. I don't know what it is. But basically you get a reaction on, and every marketer who got the already finished product and start the campaign, start the marketing, if it was successful, he has this kind of face. And they always have some kind of celebration to celebrate this successful campaign. And it's 1 on 1,000, on 10,000, depending how much money you have. And if you get the feeling that you're spending too much money for testing marketing, that means you're doing something wrong. So what means advanced customer profiling? So as I said, I set up my campaigns, very simple, and this is the result for my simple. Now we will go a little bit more deeper. So what you can see now, I hope that you can see, it's Croatian market. This is my website, and under is written Severina Vučković in the next one. So I have an audience, part of the audience, who is fan of Severina, but when you look at the cities and the portions or part of the country, only 0.2% of my total funds of 4,500, something like that. Only 2%, like 70 or 80, are really Severina fans. If you check Brian Tracy, who is Brian Tracy, famous speaker, you will see that more than 70% are in Zagreb. So basically, if I'm targeting something for my goals, because Brian Tracy have a book of goals reaching, the best way for me to be target the Zagreb as a city, because the most majority of the people who are interested in this kind of subject are there. If I look how old they are in demographic, this is like from 25 to 34, the mostly, but basically this is my customers. If I add business, and in Croatia, this is something very interesting. You can see the male and the female from 18 to 24 who are interested in business. This is the young generation which don't have money, but this is, I would say, the influence of the startup trend that is happening now in Croatia, that everybody have at least interest on Facebook for the business. But my real potential are women, especially women, because 38%, and the older women from 35 to 45. And when you check those women, I didn't put this here, but they are mostly, more than 80% are divorced. So how to approach a woman of 35 years old divorced? Yeah, but they have a last opportunity to make something. And if you go strong, and if you really pursue them, and if they really trust you, and if they don't manage, you will ruin their life, basically. And some of them are with the children. They got the children. They are single mothers and so on. It's really tricky. And then if you take all those customers, see the relationship, you will see from my customer, like 39% are single, but also 35% are married in relationship. On the right side, education level, 69% of the 4,500 people who are following me on my website have higher education. So I can expect that they can communicate in English basically at least, and they have some kind of advanced skill of using internet and a smartphone. So this is the way how I can narrow my campaign. This is the way how I will do it for this week. Even more, they are interested in what? Art, entertainment, sports, media, management and sales, and retail. So I would say that those are the people who are working actually in the retail, in the malls, people who have spare time, I would say, to watch this kind of videos, to educate themselves and to check, is there a better life for them? I checked something simple for you, just to show you. So I target Macedonia and I target pizza. So I checked who like pizza, who have interest. And of course, men and women, more men than women, from 18, I would say, up to 35. I wouldn't target anybody who is older than 35. There's only 10% or 14% of them. And I would target only youngest people. And now you will see what will happen. I didn't assume that married people will have a pizza as an interest in Macedonia. I found Macedonia as a traditional country, and assume that people who are married, that women are making the lunch, dinner, and all together. And it was a little bit confusing, but again, my targeting were for the fans which are fan of Maria Mia Success Academy. Here, I took the wider range. I took the people from whole Macedonia, not only Skopje, and you can see 78% of those people have higher education, or at least they put it in the Facebook that they have higher education. So if I want to promote the pizza, this is the place that I will go. Arts, entertainment, sports, media, food, preparation and services. This is the place that they work. Sales, management. But listen, you see this. Education and libraries. They are ordering the pizza. So this is the reason why married people are ordering pizza with a higher education, but also military, personal care, and protective services. So it's basically, when I see now, it's logical. that those people are ordering pizza, that they have a pizza as an interest or at least search while there. So how do I approach the military to order my pizza? How do I approach to the policeman to order my pizza? All to some 30 or 45 old librarian. Totally different. Okay, from now we move to Google AdWords. I will show you the basic tactics. This will be a little bit boring, but we have to do it. So the first for tactics is to select your campaign name, and I'm recommending to go to search only, search network only, and to remove this include the search from the partners, because if you leave it as it is, it will spend your budget very fast to the partner networks, because partners are adding all the keywords possible, so they will take you to the website of some kind of club or some kind of, I don't know, cooking portal or whatever, because they are using all the keywords. Just take the regular campaign, choose the geographic location, don't forget about it. This is very important for Google, because if you don't narrow to the place that you want to sell, if it is Macedonia, Skopje, Zagreb, Croatia, or New York, or Germany, or Europe, whatever, you need to narrow your market, to put your market, and click let me choose my my location. Google is adding basically every day. You saw those Google cars driving around, so they are adding the new maps. So for example, in this moment in Zagreb, I can target my street where I used to live. And if I have a, for example, I don't know, florist, flower shop, or I have a small restaurant or cafe, I can target only the people who are driving in 1 mile around the street. Not yet in Macedonia, but hopefully soon. Of course, don't forget your bid strategy. This is what I explained you. I assume that the value of 1 click to my registration or to guy who will register it, it's around 20 euro cents. But also you can add this kind of different conversion tracking pixels for different part of your website. So if you are selling application, for example, mobile app, you will say, okay, I will pay, if your mobile app is, I don't know, 3 euros, I will say I will pay 1 euro if the customer comes to this site. And if you put your pixel to your checkout website, when somebody already paid and go to this thank you page or checkout page, Google will charge you 1 euro for this, and you will make rest of it. Basically, this is affiliate marketing, where Google is looking for the perfect customer which you targeted. Google will find it, they will show him the advertising as many times as necessary, and they will bring you to your website, and they will push them to come through your paying or checking system or collecting system in order to come to their thank you page, and Google will know that this customer paid, so you will be charged for this. It's very important. So if you want only for impression to build up your brand, then you will show the image and you will bid for 1 euro cents. And I will give 1 euro cents for each view. And then Google will share it with you and charge you this time. And then you say, I need conversion, so I want to bring customer to my website. And they said, okay, cool. Do you have a landing page? Yes, there is a pixel, put it on landing page. Every customer sent from Google to your welcome to this landing page will be charged, and I said this is value to me 0.4 until 0.04, 0.07, maybe 8 euro cents that I will bring the customer to my website. And I said, okay, I need more conversion, I need leads. And I will pay you 10 or 20 euro cents for each email that I get. And then I will set pixel on this registration website, so they will know, and according to this my bids and according what I want, Google will bring me the traffic and the people. So I can add 500 euros and I will get 1 million people coming to my website, and I will get the conversion according to my needs. But if you just set up the normal AdWords campaign, like everybody will say, and put $50 on it and spread around, you will get nothing. You will get the traffic. You will see that your traffic on the website go up, and you will have zero value for it. This is the next one. Track your conversions. Nobody that I met so far in Macedonia who is doing any kind of promotion don't track the conversions. And if you don't, this is the quote from the book that I'm reading. It's called Grow Hacker Marketing. And his quote says, if you don't track the conversion, not only that you are shooting in the dark, it's like you are taking your beloved ones, putting the apple on the head, and then shoot the apple in the dark. Basically, this is like this. Nobody is looking at the arrow and the apple, but what is the chance that he will hit this? He can be the best archer in the world, but I'm sure that he cannot do it from the first, from the second, fifth, and you have one time. You send your product to the market and your product fail and you say, wow, you don't feel good, and this is bad. Create your first group, write your first ad. This is what we talked about it. For this, you need a €1, €5, €7, €10. Just check. What is important? You are not so smart as you think. Use the formula 7 times 7. As I said, you have only 130 characters to write headline, URL, website, your message, and your call for action. You remember the last time I said that there is 7 rules, 7 different campaigns, so you can check different ones. And in that way, if you do it 7 by 7 by 7, you can use the different keywords. What are the keywords that people are looking when they're checking your website? There are few tools, including Google keywords. So if you are doing application for challenging, or if you are doing design furniture, if you add design and furniture and you click check the keywords, you will see how many people were looking for those keywords, but also the similar one. There's also a tool, I will send you an email, I forgot the name of the tool, which is creating the similar thing. So if you said gym, going to gym price, gym exercises, fit gym, and you add like few of them, or you said Skopje, gym, price, summer, fit, body. And then you click and you get at least 20, 30 different kind of combination of those words that you can use this copy and paste and put in your Google AdWords. So, keywords, check your keywords, insert your keywords, use only few keywords, don't think everything. Just, for example, you send me guys from Challenger, you send me the list of the categories that you will have in your application that you need design for. So basically, if you just use those sentences that you send me in the email, you can be a great keywords for your Google advertising. And this is how it looks on my Google. Set maximum cost per click. This is also very important. If you are bidding for click, minimum and maximum, don't put it on default. Google is set up on default. Default settings don't work. I tried, I spent money. Google is usually giving you a coupon of 100 up to from $50 to $300 coupon that you can use it. And if you set up default, they will just spend their own money. You will not get anything. We have a different market, different products, different price, different culture, different budget. Everything is different. And this is the picture that I really like, that everybody is the same without the skin, but we are behaving differently. And what we are looking in our promotion is people who are behaving, not who they are really. Talking about the promotion, you need to promote like you care. This is very important. So when you do the promotion, you don't want to be sleazy salesman, or you don't want to pretend to be the social care and not doing this. So there are like 4 basic rules that I'm using, or in my promotion when I'm communicating with the market, there are 4 basic rules. The first rule is share your knowledge. You are the expert for your own product. You know the best and the most about your product, and you are the person who will give the best explanation to your customer how to use the product to get the biggest benefit. So use your knowledge, give the helpful advices, anticipate customers' questions and concerns, and offer them answers. Be different from others. Don't promote. Communicate with them. And it's very important if you're sharing your knowledge. This will give you 2 very important things in the customer's view. And first is authority. That means you are the guy who knows. And the second is credibility. You are the guy that I can trust. Third or second, ask, listen, respond, adapt. Ask, listen, respond, adapt. Ask your customers what they are thinking about you, your product, your service, or everything. Don't be afraid about the negative feedback. Listen what your customers are saying about you anywhere that you can get that kind of feedback. Respond, this is in human nature. Respond the same on the complaints and the compliments. And then adapt your business according to the customer feedback. Because, as I said so many times, your product is made for your customer, not for you. So your job is to adapt it to give the biggest benefit to your customer. 3, reward your customers. This is especially now in the crisis, they like this. Special coupons with special discounts, they feel special. When you get something, they feel special. Gift, everybody likes gifts. Information is very valuable. If you have the right information in the right time, it can be more valuable than real product or money. So share with your customer what you know. When you target your customer, when you know the profile, when you know not only what your customer is doing and why they are doing this, what they are doing, you will listen, you will hear the information, you will see it in your feed on Facebook, you will find it on different kind of portals in the newspaper, the information which concerns this kind of market. Don't be afraid to send an email and to send a link, to send, just copy the link and say, okay guys, look what I saw. For example, like Miljenko did for, last time you got this guy who is naked pitching some kind of on the television. Then Miljenko sent also to Offswitch that there is something similar happening. So when you have this feedback, we all are different and more eyes can see more ideas and help your customer to grow their own business. So they will trust you more as a friend, not only as a salesman. Do good. This is very important. Start something valuable for your community. That doesn't mean that you have to do it now. Now you have to be involved. And guess what? This is the highest rank of the human society being success, or human society success. From the beginning up to time, there's like 8 steps, and the higher steps is give back to society what you got. And that means if you involve today by just helping, promoting, being there, there's a big opportunity or big chance for you to meet somebody who can help you actually in your life. There are 4 basic rules. First, don't pass the promotional content. This is what I hate. It's some kind of charity, social event, this event, that event, and then they start to share the promotional flyers, letters, and so on. This I hate. Don't make promises that you can fulfill. If you make mistakes, say I'm sorry, because they said good intention. They said good intention, or they have idea to do something is good, but if you didn't fulfill it, then it can get a different feeling to those who are watching you. And in the end, always offer your contact information, buy your business card, email, and so on, so people can reach you and ask you more for help. To continue, it's promotional tools. This is, again, I put it promotional tools. Again, those are the market testing tools. First of them, I'm using lead pages, and I'm creating 1 lead page for all of you. Thank you, Nina, for deciding in behalf of everybody in this group, because nobody else sent the template that they like except you, so everybody else will get the same link on our new website that we are creating for you. Idea of this new website is that everything is connected. Every page have a tracking code. All your pages have a tracking code, so you will get a link and you will be able to promote your own product, your own team, your own project. But also when we are promoting SmartUp, we will indirectly promote you and we will follow the conversion, what will happen. I'm using the lead pages. This is something new because they're easy to use. They're very nicely designed. You can use for different kind of application. They're very interactive, so they are looking good on the desktop, on the tablet, on the mobile phone, SmartUp. Adaptive to all the channels, so you can use them for YouTube, for Pinterest, for Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, for all the other social networks. You can also use them in the forums, in your blogging, and so on. Diversity, their conversion tracking, email integration, it's very important. It's very easy email integration. I used OptimizePress, and to connect your MailChimp was, you always needed the tutorials. To connect your MailChimp with OptimizePress, 1 year ago, it was a tutorial of like 3 minutes, and every time when I did it, I had to use tutorial in order to realize how I do it. Here it's very easy. Just click integration, open the MailChimp, choose the list that you want, and everything is set up. Social network integration also automatically shared on your social networks. So it's lead pages, and as I told you, for you, we are creating this, and for your teams, but for your products, you are also welcome to join us and to ask us, and we will create one for your product, for your design checking, testing, for the market sharing, to get more bids, to get more promotion, to get more funds, and so on and so on and so on. Whatever you want, we have a page for it. So again, I'm inviting you to join us and to ask us and to build your project and company with us. The second promotion tool that I'm using is my adorable MailChimp. I'm a MailChimp user for more than 5-6 years, I think, now. And I'm happy because of that. MailChimp will allow you the list for only 2,000 people. That means you can send 6 times per month on 2,000 people. On my MailChimp, I have more than 70,000 emails because it's all MailChimp, which allowed me to put more than one list. So more than 70,000 people are in my list. Altogether unique emails, more than 45,000. And those are emails that I can use because they are from different jobs, different campaigns that I did for others. But for my own personal list, I have more than 17,000 people interested in it. And I didn't use my list for the promotion of this, and I will use it this week. This week, I will show you the result. Now I have 180 emails. For the next week, for this week that we are in, I will use all my tools, all my weapons, and we will see the results by the end of the next week. So for the MailChimp, it's free. It's tracking conversion, so you can add pixels on each part of your email, so you know what is happening on email. Collecting leads, welcome messages, automatization, answering, automatic answering, it's very important. So all the customers who are opting in for my book are getting every 2 days the different email, which is assigned, name, dear Nina, dear Alexander. So they feel like I'm communicating directly to them. Hi, thank you very much for your registration. The free webinar will be that. Please click here to this. This is your present. I gave the PDF. This is your present, my book. This is your present. Click here, so on. I wrote it really directly, like I used my phone and wrote a fast message. And in that way, my customer feels that I'm talking only to them, not narrow to everybody else, like deal, potential customer. My honor is to that have you here, and so on and so on and so on. Content delivery. So I will deliver in the next 3 days. In next week, I will 3 times deliver them something valuable, something very interesting, because I know what they are interested in. Sales and promotion, in the end, of course, communication that I'm doing with you. This will be a short overview of the email. I'm doing this just for the, because I'm recording. You already saw this. So MailChimp, it's easy to create. You can create a simple letter, but also you can create a nice newsletter with all the images, links, videos, and so on. What is most important, you can see who opened it, when opened it, why opened it. You can check every link that you put there, how interesting there. When you click on these links, you can see who actually saw your email, who opened the email, and what time, and how often they did this, how they're interested in yours. So if you are selling 3 types of product and you see that your customer is member rating like 5 and that he opened the same link like 5-6 times and didn't order, then you get a feeling that he's really interested in it. So you can say, okay, he didn't order because maybe he can afford in this moment this amount of money, maybe I can give a discount. Maybe it's not suitable for him to pay online, so maybe I can offer the way that he pay over the bank or whatever. But you can see the behaviors, you can see what is actually happening there. And of course you can send 12,000 emails per month. And people very often abuse this. They are sending different kind of spam, different kind of shit, and I'm collecting at least, I would say, 70 up to 100 emails per day. And I'm saving all those in my swap file because I can see the good practice but also the bad practice. And I can read them, just scan them and see the headline, subject, subheads, how they write the letter and who is good, who is bad. In the end, every, let's say, 2 weeks, I check all those, and those guys who are really doing the good marketing, I'm leaving there, and everything else I'm deleting, all the garbage is deleted. So in this moment, I would say I have a swap file of few thousand emails in last few years written by really specialists, people who are paid for that, and sometimes I can borrow. I promise I will return it. So I borrow the headline or the subject, subheads, the way how they wrote the letter and so on. It's very easy for me just to copy, change a little bit, and if I need something fast, I'm doing something fast. So for example, for the books, I got like more than 100 emails promoting the book. So for this book that I'm selling here, I will use this kind of promotion and I will help myself by following somebody else who is really paid to do this. So spam and the email letters don't have to be a garbage. Collect it, don't delete it. Don't be afraid to put your email in some opt-in form in order to get information, especially if you're in a competition. Opt in your email, make a Gmail that they cannot recognize you, and put your email in opt-in form that you can find, so you can easily, you don't need to check or to check your customer, they will send you information by themselves. I already mentioned shooting in the dark. So this is a very nice image of some kind of businessman flying around with a blindfold over the eyes. And very often, I used to say that the businessmen here in this region, it's already very busy, don't have a time, and very often don't have a money. So I'm solving this kind of problem. I will show you now the 7 basic steps how to determine your market niche. Today or last week we talked about one perfect customer. Now we will talk about something else. We will combine your product, your benefit, your characteristics, your branch that you want to work in with the customers that you have, and we will try to organize which is the market niche or what is the potential that you can find. You can check if you add all this on my research, on my Facebook page, in my business account, and you can say, okay, it's 25 years old, 20 to 35, girl, educated, living in city, and for that kind you will get in Skopje or in Macedonia approximately 380,000 people, according to my profile. But where those people are, what they are doing, what is the most efficient, effective or profitable niche? Should I target the banking system? Should I target the people who are going to gym? Should I target the portals when the folk music is played? Should I target, I don't know, whatever? This is something that we need to find. What is the market niche? And this will be your homework for this week, to determine your market niche. First, make a list with whom you would like to do business. Be as specific as you can. Who are the people, what they are doing. For example, I'm doing my business with SMEs, small and middle companies. But which one? I said, okay, I want to do with IT. Why? Because I find the IT programmers, developers, designers, the people who are lacking the skills that I have. So this is my advantage, they need me. Also, I find a product very scalable. So with investment of 100 euro, I can make 1,000. With investment of 1,000, I can make 10,000. With investment of 10,000, I can make 100,000. So all the products are scalable. Identify a geographic range. Where are your customers? How you can reach them? You can do it in your city, in your country, in your region, in your continent, in the world, whatever. This is like Tam, Som, Sam, you know. Second one is the focus. Focus on your own skills. When I said IT developers, designers, and my skill is sales and marketing, they are lacking these skills. So focus on your skill, what you best know. List your achievements. What did you do by now and why you can be seen as somebody who is important to them or somebody who have a credibility about it. Look at the patterns, what are happening already. Who tried and tried to be different? In my line of work, I know that a lot of consultants have tried to sell their own products. In that time, I was offering for free. I was a little bit afraid how my customer will react, because they said, all of you are the same. You learn a little bit something and you think that you know about my business. I'm in my business 20 years. I'm an engineer. I produce this and I'm sure that I can sell it better than you. So how I need to approach to my customer to be different than everybody else before me. I said, okay, give me opportunity. Give me a month, you don't have to pay anything. Give me the 25% and a month for me to pay the taxes, for you to have what they call creative engagement. Some money has to be there, because if you don't pay money, you will not be engaged, 100% sure. Describe your customer worldview. This is a beautiful sentence, it's a beautiful word, worldview. Try to describe how do your customers see a perfect world. Don't do or do onto your customers what they would like to have. So somebody will say, okay, they would like to have all for free. It's not true. If they are happy and if they are getting what they want and if they are satisfied, they are willing to pay. This is always the same. Look the world from the customer perspective. Very often when I'm doing the advisement, when I'm advising my companies, I said, okay, if you are the salesman, try to see the world from other side of the desk. Try to look at yourself. If you're a person, not only the entrepreneur, salesman, marketer, whatever, normal person, try to understand your behavior from the point of view of somebody else. How do I look here? How do I speak here? How do I look in my mirror? Or try to be in your customer's shoe, I would say. And the best way, of course, is to talk with your customer, to be as much as you can with your customer, to research your customer, to find out as most as you can from your customer, and then you have two reactions basically. The first reaction, wow, I like my job. I showed you 4,500 people, 0.2% are fans of Severina, which is the most famous singer in this part of the world, in Southeastern Europe. I would say Severina is top 2, only 2%. So for 5,000 people, 2% is 100 people are listening Severina songs. And I know 5 of them who are the francophone friend and they just like my website. So I say, wow, I like my people. I like that they are highly educated, that they are using the smartphone every day, that they want to be more and so on. The second what can happen is say, wow, I don't want to work or I don't want to be involved with these kind of customers. But there is a saying in Bosnia, sheep, I don't know in English, I will say it in Croatian, whatever, in Bosnia. Kaže se, ovcu možeš oderati jednom, a šišat svake godine. That means, kako se kaže derat? Kako se ne derat? Kill je previše.
You can trim the sheep every year, but you can skin it only once.
Bravo. You can trim it, the sheep, every year, but you can skin it only once. Bravo. What does that mean? That 90% of the people walking on the world, on the planet at this moment are idiots. Watching television, liking different kind of stuff which have no interest. There are 3 ways how you can get information. There's the first information is valuable to you. Information that you really need. The second information is that you need, but it's not life-threatening. That means you need information about the weather. You need information about something. And there are third information, which has no value to you. Any kind of value. And this third part of information is more than 98% of the information that we are getting from environment. There is no any kind of value about what some politician did or some singer fucked with here or they did this and that. Nothing. But more than 85% of the people on the planet are focusing on those kind of third-party information which has no value to them. And this is your market. As Gorana said for the off-switch, when she was talking about it, they are listening to folk music. Now in Macedonia, in this moment, Serbia, Bulgaria, Bosnia, this is 15 million people, even more than 15. Bulgaria has 20, so it's like 40 million people around us. 90% of those 40 million people are listening to folk music. And if you hate folk music and you don't want to promote on the portals who are promoting the folk music, you are missing your shit. You are missing your opportunity to sell something what they need, what they want, what they desire, because you don't like them. Synthesize. The good niche has these 5 qualities. First quality, that it takes you where you want to go. That means that you need to have a goal. If you like, you want to be there, you want to join with them, you want to work with them, or it will take you to your financial goal to say, okay, from this group I need this strategy and I will sell so many times. Somebody else wants this, that means that there is a competition there, somebody is paying for the advertising, go to Google, check the keywords, check the Google search, what you are doing, and you will see if there is anybody else showing the interest, promoting, paying advertising, and so on. This is the great part if you have only game in the town, if you have a perfect product, but for example, you have a financial app. So if you engage the part of those folk people which have no financial knowledge, and if you find a way to engage them, for them you will be one of the kind. They will not know what's happening around. If you are working with some kind of IT programmers, with somebody who is spending days on internet and thinking how to make money on internet, for sure that they find a million applications similar to you. So this is not your market. Evaluate. So take your products and ask your products if these 5 qualities are in your product. After evaluation, then you test. In the end, it says, if you spend huge amount of money or you get a feeling that you need huge amounts of money for initial test, you will probably do it for free. I spent 19 euros to promote my book and I get conversion of 54%. The usual worldwide conversion is less than 3%. So, either I'm famous and people like me, or they need the product that I show them. But 54 conversion, I have 170 emails, and I checked like few only are familiar to me, that I know the people on the name, maybe I missed. But I got 180 people that I don't know who are interested in my product. So this is good testing, and my promotion will continue. I will push promotion. And I will add 100 euro for promotion, and by the next week I will have like 500 or even 1,000 people interested in my book. And for 1,000 people, 20%, 200 people, times $10 that I will send my book, I will make $2,000 or 2,000 euros. This is my idea. It's not paid for the 2 weeks work. 7, of course, go for it. After you test, you try, you go, I just explain, then you add a little bit more, and it's time to implement your idea, and this is usually the hardest and difficult stage. You test everything, you prove everything, you change everything, and now you need to do some kind of real good job. This idea, to move you from the one fish tank when everybody is trying to fish something, to move you something to the empty market, to fill the gap, to fill the need, and to be successful in it. So for the next, okay, we are on the end. For the next week, I will ask you to find your perfect niche. I will send you again an email. In this email, you will get the questionnaire. In this questionnaire, when you answer it, you will find approximately what is your market niche and combine it with your customer. And according to that, we will create your marketing strategy. Because next Monday, we will have Aneta here. She's a PhD in marketing, whatever. And the next week, she will talk about the real life marketing like they used to do. So I will call it traditional 4P. 4P marketing, even we who are doing the sales, this 4P, you know what is 4P? Price, place, and so on. We are calling 4 Ps, it's please, please, please buy. This is how we call it. And also what I want to share with you today, it's in my email, usually what I'm sending tomorrow with the replay of this workshop. You will get 17 tactics for 7 social networks. So it's a simple PDF that I made for you. So it looks like this. Think about it for your products. If you can offer, especially with this new application that you have, if you give me the nice opt-in page, sales page, and if you show me your application, and if I give you my email, if you promise me the joke book, and you can find it on internet, give me the 10 pages of like 3 jokes on every page, and I would put my email in order to get this immediately from it. So it looks like basically this is a lot of explanation, a lot of pictures. So in the end, I got like 20 pages report, which is very, very useful for this collecting the leads, because people are getting ideas or feeling that they are getting something in advance. So put your email, you will get something later, but also you will get a free report now. So also it's very nice. And just want to see which kind of social network, I forgot which 7 I have. So this is LinkedIn, YouTube, Viral, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and of course it will be Facebook first. Yeah, Facebook. So there are like tactics how you can use them. Let's see in the end. I did my work or my homework to create a PDF report. I would say around 20 pages. It's not nicely done, but it has a lot of pictures. So all the newsletters that I'm getting and all the information that I'm collecting, I managed to find, it was like 30 something tactics, but only 17 of them make the sense to me. So I said, okay, there are 7 social networks, how to behave in order to get more from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest. What I'm missing, like 7 of them. And also the tactics that you can do it. I will send you the link for Business Model Canvas. As Irena said, we have a flood of investors looking for the fresh blood to invest the money. This is my business plan. So basically you have everything here. You have, it looks like this. Answer the question, write it down. Answer the question, write it down. If you don't have a computer, I will advise you also to print it out. Print it out, have it with you in some kind of folder, and when you have a time, just write it with your pen and then do it. So it is a business plan. So what I will ask you to start to build your business model or business plan. I will send you the link. You can download it. It's Word file. There are a lot of questions. Answer the question. Write. Don't think too much. Just write that everything comes to you first and send it to me back. I will review it and we will change. And it will be like for the draft, and it will be like 5-10 versions until we get it real. And the business plan is something really serious. And this one have 48 pages. By the end, when you fill all the gaps in between, it will have around 70-75 pages. And when investor get your visual identity, your pitching, your product market fit, your conversion or your validation of the market, but just you need to do it. When I show to somebody that I made a simple conversion, simple advertising, that I put 19 euros and 180 emails from the people, everybody would like to invest in this kind of thing. This is what I want to do with you. This is what is idea for the next week. We need to build you a landing pages. We need you